Welcome to the Rip 28 podcast. This is the Rip 28 podcast. It's a podcast where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them on the Rip 28 podcast. I am the world's greatest podcast host. I'm Salada Sports Guy, and I'm joined by a few of my good friends. Well, since we're here, usual this time, we'll start off with your favorite coach's favorite coach. What's going on, LBZ?
What it do is your boy BZ the GOAT, aka your favorite teacher's favorite teacher. And I would just like to say, putting a bow on a tree is very easy.
Okay. So I'm guessing, BZ, you've been doing your charity work, helping people out, helping people out in the community.
Helping out the community.
Helping the senior saints.
The senior saints.
You're a good man, Brian. You're a good man.
I try to be.
Helping out the old folk in the community, man. They appreciate you, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And you're going to get some bonus points for that one. You're going to get some bonus points. Speaking of getting stuff, you got to talk to our richest friend we know. The person we know who has all the money. People get on me all the time. They say, why you always say Shauna's so rich, man? Why you say Shauna's so rich? Because Shauna is rich, man. Let me tell you how rich S.com is. The reason, we usually start at 7 p.m. on Sunday. We usually start at 7 p.m. on Sunday. We couldn't start at 7. We had to start a little bit later tonight because Shauna's private jet could not land in her home. I won't say what her town is now. It couldn't land in her town, so it had to go to the main airport. It couldn't land at the private airport. It had to go to the main airport, and since it went to the main airport, she had to take the limo from the main airport to her house. Whereas when it could have landed at the private airport, she can take her golf cart from the private airport to her front door. So that's why we're running a little bit late, because Shauna PJ was a little bit behind. What's going on, S.com?
Commerce.
Well, everybody was sly. Hope y'all are doing well.
Everybody but sly. You gotta be like that. Why I gotta be but sly, man?
You know how they do, man. You know how they do when that plane have to land elsewhere.
Well, actually, I don't know how they do, bro.
Oh yeah, we don't. I forgot. I'm sorry. I don't mean to disrespect you like that, Carl.
You did. Thanks for helping out the senior saints, LeBron, and putting the bows on straight.
I feel like that was a little slight.
No slight.
Okay.
Shauna can be shady sometimes.
Me?
They call her Shady Shauna.
No, they don't.
They call her Shady Shauna.
She got a new name.
My shade be in broad daylight. It don't be no
Shady Commerce.
Shut it.
You don't talk in what they say, innuendo. That's what they say.
No.
Innuendo.
Talking innuendos.
Innuendos. Shout out to Jessica McCoy. We see you out there. Appreciate you jumping in. Joe Tucker. Shout out to Joe. Joe put his link up here. The album is finally dropping. Usually, Joe, we don't let people come on the show and advertise for free, Joe. We don't let them do that. But Joe, we're gonna let you do it, man. Make sure you get the link and you check out Joe's album. Joe's album is coming out on Tuesday. Make sure you support our man Joe, man.
Joe.
New theme song, Joe. What's up?
Yeah, you might need a new theme song for the show, Joe. Since we advertise your album for free.
Good, Joe. We need a new theme song.
But yeah, man, Joe got some good baby making music out there, man. He's an expert on baby making. Shout out to Roger. We see you out there, Roger.
Roger.
We was making our love connections for Roger last week.
No,
you were not.
About the business in the street is what you were doing last week.
Ain't nobody business in no street, man. I was making love connections for my man. You know, hey, that's all good. We appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you, Joe. A lot going on out in the world today. A lot going on, man. We gonna jump into this, man. We ain't gonna play around too much today, man. The big news is Remy and Papoose. Is it Papoose or Papoose?
Papoose.
Papoose. Okay, whatever.
Papoose.
Whatever. I mean,
It's Pap. Just call him Pap.
Just call him
Pap. Well, these two old people are losing it or crashing out over the internet, and somehow have got Claressa Shields involved. The Wolt. That's what she said. She's the Wolt. Got her involved. Oh, that's her name. She licensed that.
It's the Gwoat. The Gwoat, yeah.
The Gwoat.
Greatest woman of all time.
Why you side-eyeing that? I bet you won't side-eye it to her face. She punch you in the nose.
Please don't side-eye to her face. I like the way you look right now. I don't want to.
She punched me if she want to. I filed lawsuits.
You ain't gonna be able to enjoy it.
What my man said on Rocky Five, hit me and I'll sue. Hit me and I'll sue.
Hey, Sly, but you gotta be able to enjoy the money.
Yeah.
If you got headaches for the next 5 years, you ain't enjoying that money like you
I'm definitely gonna enjoy the money.
Yeah. But yeah, man, apparently what happened, I mean, we all heard the story about Remy and Pap getting together. Remy and Pap getting together, and when Remy went to jail, Pap held her down for 6 years in jail. He was her lover and her secretary, working every day of the week while Remy was in jail.
Hey, but they say that dude was going up there literally 3-4 days a week to sit with her.
See, I don't know about that, man. See, that's my thing, man. You go to jail. I'm not waiting for you to go to jail.
The judge broke us up.
I'll be honest. That arrest might have got us. He was arrested. No.
I'm not gonna go with the arrest because stuff happens, but the judge definitely broke us up.
Stars are turned on. We are Damon Williams just said stars turned on. Yes, we are always accepting stars. Now don't wait a minute.
The crazy thing about it is Remy went and got a dude that looked very similar to Papoose. Easy to block captain.
Easy to block captain. Yeah,
he a good battle rapper. But they say Pap laid him down. He gave him the Pap.
Yeah, that's according to Pap. Now he the only one who said anything about it.
No. I'm a battle rap fan.
Okay.
Everybody's saying you got knocked out by Papoose.
Oh,
yeah. This is something that's going, like, it's been used against him in all his battles since the Fracas.
Oh, okay.
Fracas. That old Fracas breakout.
Wow, yeah. But apparently Pap got them hands too. Now he nice with the rhymes, but he got the
hands too, huh?
Hold on, Stacey. Who was love bombing whom? The new dude was love bombing.
What is love bombing? Break that down. What's love bombing, Shauna?
You'll say fetal position. Yep.
So from what I know, it is from what I had, because somebody else used it. And I was like, what is this? So I had to hit the Googles. It is where a person showers someone with affection and attention and presence and whatever have you, essentially to suck them in. And then once they get them in, all of that stops. But that person has now gotten accustomed to what this person had been doing. And it's almost like you leaving me high and dry after you came in, love Bob, you went hard, doing all of this stuff, and then you either ghosted me or stopped doing it and you sucked me in.
That's
the short version of how I understand love bombing to be.
This is right on brand and right on key for Stacey right here.
Yeah.
Wait, Stacey, who did Papoose love bomb? Could be Remy.
Finding some way to blame the man. This is just perfect.
We need to hear her out first of all.
Finding some way to blame the man.
We need to hear her out. Damon say, "Love bomb me sounds good."
Damn,
Sir,
Dame.
sir.
Come on, Damon.
So why these stars ain't on? They ain't letting us monetize the thing. All right. We said share the screen. Okay. Well,
Damon, love bombing is toxic. It is
yeah.
it is not
Damon
a
say he
good it
down
is
with the
not a
top.
good thing. It can be considered emotional abuse. You
Mm.
sucking Stacy does
Ain't no
uh
such thing as emotional abuse. That's a made up word by the white man.
that's actually not true. But there absolutely is a such thing as emotional abuse.
Damon
Yeah.
Wait
said
a minute,
Oppenheimer movie
Damon, we
blow
about to
me
put you
up.
out the
Wait a
we about to
minute,
put
Dame.
you out the comments, Damon.
Dang.
Oh, wait, no, we can't put Damon out. Damon the only one get stars. We can, David,
Oh,
David,
okay.
David got about
Okay.
a he got about a 5, 6, 6, 10 different comment bad comment limit. He can go.
he,
David can get
he
off about
he
10
gets he
comments.
gets grace.
Yeah, he got about a 10 comment grace period. He can go off of.
But check this out. Who wins in a fight out of Remy in the GWOT?
Man, why are we even talking about this? Why is that
Nah,
even a debate?
you know why? You know why? Because after she beat Remy, Remy gonna up the pole on. You know, Remy
Oh
ain't
yeah,
going out like that. Remy,
yeah. Remy gonna pull out the
hey,
stick.
you might win the battle, but you won't win the war. So I don't know. I don't know if we need to go there because Claressa Shields already offered her, said the next fight is after her February fight.
Hmm. But here goes something though.
Remy ain't got the stamina. Remy ain't got the stamina to get in there.
I find this very interesting though that all of this manages to come out a couple of weeks before her movie comes out. The timing is excellent.
She got a movie?
Yeah, she got a
Yeah,
movie coming out. She got a autobiography, not autobiography. What do you call it? Biopic,
Biopic,
biopic.
biopic.
not
She got a
biopic.
biopic.
Okay,
Biopic.
I thought it
She
was
got a.
biopic. I didn't know.
Yes,
Yeah, it's okay.
people mispronounce it.
Okay, well I mispronounced it then.
It's all right.
It's
But
all right.
yeah,
We
I,
got you
I I
together.
mean I agree. I agree to a certain degree that that would be a great publicity stunt. But what would be a
Mm-mm.
bigger publicity stunt is if her and Remy get in that ring. That's
Man,
gonna
she'll
that's gonna be the money.
she'll beat the shit out of Remy
I'm
on
not sure I'm tuning in to see
I,
I
that.
am.
I
I'm
would.
seeing it. I'm seeing it.
Ain't nothing like a good ass
Shocking.
whipping. Sit
Hey,
down and
look.
watch.
Hey, look. Remy look like she smoked black and mild. She'll be tired in the middle of the first round, man.
She be looking like Mario coming out.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That Rio.
Mario had to smoke at halftime. Wait a minute.
But here's my thing though. For Papoose. For Papoose, this man done stood by her side, you know, at all this time. And then she going to cheat on him. She going to find
Allegedly.
a
Allegedly, he
younger
did.
version
We
of
don't
him.
know. We
She
don't
find
know. Allegedly.
she find the younger version. And now what I just find funny though is how Remy goes and posts the screenshots and stuff online to try to make him look bad to get the public sympathy when it just seems like the public is not really on her side. The public's more on
It's not
Papooses' side.
working. It's not
Yeah.
working.
It's not gonna work when the illusion is out there, and I say illusion because we don't know. We thought it was a lot of stuff that wasn't, and now we starting to see stuff come out. So I just say the illusion that what he was doing was good, but we don't know, man. Pat might have been out here, why you say it's like knocking them down.
Nah,
She ain't got no way to tell. She ain't got no way to tell. She locked
black
up.
men don't cheat. All right. Shout out to Big Al. We see Big Al joined us. Chantel, we see you out there. What is that,
What up,
Chantal
though?
or Chantel? But whatever, we
Chantel,
see
what's the
you
last
out there.
name?
Huh?
What's the last
Hearn,
name?
Hearn,
Oh,
What?
Hearn. I don't know
Earn?
if it's
oh,
Chantel or Chantal. But we appreciate you. Appreciate you checking us out. Appreciate you checking us out. But yeah, man. Back to what I was saying, black men don't cheat. So Remy definitely
Okay.
wasn't. I mean, Poose definitely wasn't cheating.
Poos.
He wasn't.
You're gonna man Poos.
You get say Poose. Pat wasn't cheating,
Hey,
man.
man got hey, he got a little nickname for him and all. Poos.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
My
call that
Poos
brother,
man.
wasn't cheating. Poos
my
would never
brother,
do that.
Poos don't get down like that.
my brother's
Poos would
going through
never.
some stuff, man. He's going through some
Poos,
stuff. But yeah, though,
dog.
man.
But did you see what he said though? He was like, "Yeah, I knocked him out, but I didn't knock him out for sleeping with my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife."
I like that. I like that, though. I like that.
It's just the principle of things. But
No.
Look,
Poos,
you know
Poos
that
talking
takes
about
me to that video of them talking about Jada Kiss took his dap back.
Yeah.
He
Nori
said,
took his dap back.
no,
It was
Jada took
Nori.
the dap book.
It was
I thought
Nori took the dap back.
I
Nori
thought
took the doubt back
okay.
Yeah,
He said
Jadakiss
from one of
Jada was
Jadakiss said
telling
he
the
saw
homeboys.
him.
story. Jada was telling the story. He said,
It's over. No doubt. He
run
said,
it
"You
back.
ain't
He said, you, mm.
and you ain't with Jadakiss? You right there. Run it back.
Run it
Dap,
back. Mm-mm.
no good.
Not good.
Never met.
Stacy just said name two Papoose songs. I don't know none of this dude music. I don't know none of this thing.
With Google, she meant without Google.
Yeah.
This nigga is famous because
Wait, he got songs?
I don't
I
know
think
him.
he more so writes. I think he's more so known for writing because
He
I
a
don't know.
ghostwriter?
Yeah, he a
But
ghostwriter. I know he a
Okay.
ghostwriter.
he
But
sure
my
enough ain't
thing
no
is,
performer. Because I
just
ain't never heard
because
nobody talking about Papoose coming.
We going to see the Pap show.
No did. Yeah, we're going to know the Poose.
No. I'm not going to oppose nothing. Let's be clear.
but just because this man don't have a famous song, he deserves to be cheated on. I don't believe that.
No, not at
No,
all.
no.
I don't
Not
think
at
he
all.
deserves to be
No,
cheated on.
no. Nobody
Not at
deserves
all.
to be cheated on.
Nah, some people do.
Wait a minute.
Some people.
I
Some
don't even know
people.
why you said that, Carl. You knew that
I
was
don't.
going to
That
be
was
there.
an alley. That was a lob. I threw him a lob.
Some people deserve to be cheated on. But yeah, man, I hate it for that young brother Papoose. He ain't never do nothing wrong to nobody.
My baby ain't never hurt nobody. But he still got
To
smoke
get
on his
played like
baby's
that
part.
by that Jezebel.
But a
Jezebel.
felonious Jezebel.
So shoot. But yeah, man. But then again, and then something else though. What bothers me, if you having an issue, what I've never understood though, if you having an issue at home about somebody cheating or cheating on you or something, why take the shit to the internet?
Don't
I've
take it to
never
the
thought this.
interwebs. Don't take it to the interwebs.
Maybe somebody put a post say take us out the group chat.
Yes.
Yeah, I disagree with that though. Even though I think it's stupid
You
to
want to
post your
watch the
stuff,
train wreck?
I want to see the train wreck. I want to see it. I want to see it fall apart. I want to see all of it fall apart.
Mm-mm.
I won't see the niggas need. That's
That
what I want to see.
that secondhand embarrassment gets real sometime though. It's like, ooh, feel
Yeah.
bad for you.
But my thing is though, now if she done went and cheated on the dude, why should she be mad? Because he done moved on. He done
Because that's
moved
how
on.
some people are. It's
And-
what's good for the goose is not always good for the gander, according to some people.
Well, but apparently he does have a type though. He
And
like
so does
bitches who got
she.
hands. He like bitches who got hands, who throw hands. So I think
And
that
she
might
does too. She
Why they
does
gotta?
too.
She
he might
definitely. Why
like
they
getting
gotta?
hit
Why
on.
they gotta?
She
Why they
might.
gotta be bees? Why they gotta be bees?
I'm saying bitches not as an insult, but just as an adjective.
What, you can't just say women?
Mhm.
That's too much. Is that word too difficult for you
He
tonight? So that's
he said he's not calling
right.
them. So
I
you
just
just
don't have.
calling
I
them
just
again,
don't
but
have
you ain't
another
calling them
word
that.
for
You know what the
Exactly. I'm
adjective
just
is,
not
though.
that smart.
women.
I'm not that smart.
Ladies.
They told you can't say female now.
I said women, and then I said ladies.
Why you can't say female?
I don't know, man. These bros get mad if you call them a female. So you can't call them a female no more.
I ain't heard of that. Dang.
Well,
Shauna, can you say Stacy one of them ones? Ask Stacy. She one of them.
I hate him.
Stacy, explain it, Stacy.
Stacy one of them women like that.
The women who don't like to be called female, well, and I'm just going to give what I think is a global perspective, is that that relegates to just a sex part, female. You just talking about their anatomy. It's like, wow. You're a female. You're a female. You got ovaries. You got eggs. Versus you are a woman, because some folks who identify as women aren't female. So I don't know. I'm gonna give you that. Stacy, if you would like to chime on that, please do. Those who don't like to be called female, please respond.
I'm only addressing the bros who are actually
don't
female.
Do that.
They're the only ones I'm addressing, the ones who actually females, who was born with a vagina.
When you say female, though, it really is, you're just breaking it down to that they can bear children, anatomy, yes, versus a woman.
No one just yells out males. That's your reason for not saying female. No one just yells out male. Man, Stacey, go and sit in the corner. Stacey, go in the corner with the Columbia High Quartet that y'all call the band.
This fool said quartet. You said a quartet. Come on, man. You disrespectful, Sly. You totally disrespectful.
Boy, you hell tonight. I'm not sure what's in that cigar you smoking, but you on one tonight.
This is actually a Dominican cigar. These are hand rolled by an old lady at the cigar shop. Is the dude who owned the cigar shop. It's his auntie. She hand rolls these. And so that's why. And she's Dominican. So
she called you numbnuts.
And Alex, it is the Columbia High Quartet. Them poor kids, man. They got a marching band. They got a marching band with 4 people on the marching band.
Stacey called you numbnuts, though.
And then she said, Stacey, you have a nasty mouth.
Read the second commandment. No, the second comment, my bad. Numbnuts.
Oh, she said commandment.
I'm too stuck on laughing at numbnuts. My eyes got watery.
But where's the F coming from, Stacey? Because nobody else said that to you. I didn't.
I do. Hey, but the marching jazz band from Columbia High, though, they are trying hard, though. I'm not gonna lie. Stacey, you just keep cussing. Stacey, you keep cussing in my chat.
She doubled down on you, triple down on you. Wow.
She's still cussing in my chat.
Wow.
Man.
Wow. Whoa, Stacey.
We got censors around here, Stacey.
Well, Pepe gonna really lose his job because he ain't guarding the chat. Oh, wow.
But it was funny though. You got to see them marching in a parade or something. It was more parents than people in the band.
Hey, Alex.
Don't do this.
The dance team.
I just
Hey, Stacey. When I spoke to the football team, Stacey just said, I could say how you spoke to the football team, and they got their ass whipped 3 weeks in a row, but I'll be wrong. Stacey, when I spoke to the football team, they won that night. They went out and they beat Eau Claire. Now, when I left to go back to Atlanta, I can't control what happened after I leave. But they won when I spoke. They won. And Chance said I'm bad luck. I am bad luck for Chance. Well, every time I go and watch Chance's daughter play, And she good. And she stink up the building every
Stacey
time we
said,
watch her
play with your mama, not with her. She said, Stacey said, play with your numb nuts, not with her.
Hey, Sly better be
But
glad Stacey ain't close in the
listen,
same city or state with him, because it'll be
She
on.
will pull up.
look here. I
Stacey
Stacey
said,
standing on
put an
business.
address on it. I'ma be there. Don't
I
play with
give
her.
Standing on business. Stacey
Stacy
standing on business.
On
That's right,
business.
Stacey.
now
My girl.
I'm gonna give Stacy credit. Stacy my little kinfolk. I appreciate Stacy. She get out there and she helped the band out. She get out there and she play her instrument with the band. So now they can be a quintet. Because she instead of a quartet.
I hate you.
Well,
But
be
I
like
do.
this, Clark.
Hey. I talk about Stacy, but Stacy Hart always in the right place. Now she out there. Matter of fact, Stacy's daughter on the band, and so they out there rocking. And I will admit, they ain't got nothing but about 9 people on the band, but they loud. They loud. The band loud, and I was at the Eau Claire game, and they was going back and forth, and they had a band battle. Eau Claire and Columbia had a band battle.
Stacey said she want to see you when you come to town. She got
They
something
had
for
a
that
band
tail.
battle. Eau Claire had 11 people, and Columbia had 8 people on the band, and they were going back.
Stacey,
Up,
we
fool.
appreciate you working with the youth, Stacey. We appreciate you giving your
We
time.
do.
we
And
We
do.
do.
somebody has to do it, Stacey, and I think you're a perfect candidate for it.
Absolutely. Shout out to the band to go.
Oh, shout out to Stacy's daughter. She made all something band too. I saw Stacy posted something about her being the only person from Richland District 1 to make the all something band. So we appreciate you, Stacy. I give you hell, but you my girl. You my girl.
Stacey, you know he ain't got good sense, Stacey.
Hey, if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't have had the whole brass section by yourself.
Would you transition this to something else, fool? Fool.
I've always had a love-hate relationship with the band The Gold. It's deeper than Stacy, so it don't really have nothing to do with Stacy. It's deeper than Stacy.
Oh, excuse me.
It's deeper than Stacy.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, you all right?
Must be a little pepper in this wine.
Man. But you know what, man? Let me pull this up right here.
Please go on. Please.
Do not do nothing stupid.
Don't do nothing stupid. Please.
Don't
let Stacey live. Let Stacey live.
No,
She is
Stacey
a
let
loyal.
him no.
She
Stacey
is
let
a
him
loyal.
live.
She is a loyal Rip 28 listener, despite you. So please.
Congratulations to your daughter, Stacey. We're definitely proud of her.
Stacey said your CTE be loud.
Man, Stacey's so rude, man. But here we go. We're gonna talk about the thing right here that everyone has been talking about. We put a post out here earlier, and some guy posted this. He says, "Last night I went to the bar, and after about 30 minutes of scrolling on my phone and having no desire to drink, I realized real quick everything I needed was already at home." So, fellas, if you got somebody in your life that respects you, loves you, and is solid, take it from me. Get home and stay home, because there is nothing, and I mean nothing out here, 100, except delusion, diseases, drama, and death.
Oh.
Now,
yeah.
When I read that, I thought a brother was just posting. He said he went out to kick it, and after kicking it, he realized, man, it's some bullshit out here in the world. Let me take my ass back home so I don't have to deal with this bullshit, because I got something great at home. That's all I saw. That's what I saw. But then a couple of women who read this same post, and they said, hey, this dude is disrespected. He is disrespecting his wife.
Alex said he stay at home and he ain't got nobody.
Hey, Hey, all right. But here's the question. Here's the question: is this man disrespecting his wife with this post? Is this post disrespectful?
So I feel like the person. So what you didn't just show was there was a woman who said something about when these dudes gonna stop playing in our faces or something, making us look bad in public, something along those lines.
Yeah.
And I feel like the woman who made that statement looked at that post like this dude was out here looking for women and was like, oh, I ain't find nothing out here, so I'm gonna go back home. I didn't read the post like that. I didn't read it that he was out going to try to pick up women. I read it as my man was like, I'm gonna go to Applebee's, get this $5 margarita. And then I was scrolling through my phone, and he didn't say he was scrolling through his phone book trying to figure out who to text. He could have been scrolling Instagram. He could have been doing whatever folks do on their phone scrolling, and then was like, you know what? Let me take my butt home. I got to look at the house.
That's what I saw. That's what I saw. I just saw the man putting it out there. Hey, man, ain't shit out here, fellas. Y'all don't want to be out here. It's rough.
But how can that be? How can that be considered disrespectful? He didn't say anything about another woman, her body, her doing anything to him doing anything to her. He really bigged up his wife, in my opinion, saying, I got what's good at home, so let me just go on to the house right now.
Or his significant other. We don't know if he's the wife.
Exactly. Touche.
And
You're
that's
right.
what I'm
His
thinking.
significant other, his person, as they say. His person. You don't know. His person. So
his person.
You just don't know. So I
know.
think he bigged her up, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, man. I'm sitting up here saying, wow, this dude is being a good dude. And I think one thing, I think women, wait a minute, who just
wait a minute.
Wait a minute. What Tanisha doing logging in on my account?
Wait a minute.
Dude, Tanisha just logged in like that?
Wait a minute. To those watching at home, we just had somebody log into the Rip 28 podcast.
Man.
So we try to figure out what's really going on here.
Somebody done hacked the account.
Hold up.
Oh, Lord.
Somebody hacked our account.
Hold up. Hey.
Oh,
let me get these right. Let me
Shout
get these
out
right.
to Jen Holcomb joining us. Tito say, I see you twirling that Merlot, checking them legs out. How you checking the legs out? You got a chest on the screen.
On the wine. Yeah, the legs from the tannins.
This is rich folk shit. My bad. Adrian Nicole, he could have looked around and said it wasn't nothing going on and say, let me go to the house. That's what he did. He looked around, said it wasn't nothing going on. Let me go to the house. That's exactly what he did.
That's exactly what he did.
Well,
what up, Jen Holcomb?
I have to
disagree
for some people that I know.
The president is here. What's going on?
You have to do what?
I said I have to disagree for some people that I know. They kind of see that as, like you said, going there looking for something, even though he may not have been. Some women will take it that way though.
They'll be like, just insecure woman.
Like, what you doing at the bar by yourself? Trying to get picked up.
I think that just may be an insecure woman, to be honest with you.
I mean, could be. But there's a lot of insecure people in this world, and you got to know who your significant other is, or wife is, for you to be putting that out there like that.
Yeah. You got to know who you're sleeping with. Because if you got you a crazy woman, she gonna say, "Oh," but apparently, though, I mean, I guess he don't have a crazy woman. I guess he understand.
I mean, but you see in the comments, some people was like, "Yeah, he disrespected."
But the question is, though,
there's gonna be people on both sides of it that see
it
different ways. But for the most part, man, I just feel like he was being solid.
Well, all right, put it the other way around. So, your wife posted this, which is like, yeah, I was at the bar kicking it, and these dudes ain't nothing up out here, so I went back home to my old man.
But you putting stuff in it that's not there.
See, you putting extra sauce on it.
Right, you adding seasoning. You adding a little razzle dazzle that wasn't in the original post.
Well, I'm saying he said I realized real quick everything I needed was at home, so he didn't realize that before.
But he didn't say looking at these women like you adding paprika to the
but you can read between the lines.
You
So,
add papoose to the salt.
You add some boost to it.
So if I said I realized something, that means I did not realize it before, right?
Some poos.
That mean I just when I went to the bar, that's when I realized that I had a good woman at home. That's what
I don't think that's what that ain't what he's saying. He's just saying he went out for a drink and he looking around and he don't see anything, that make people go out like that, and he went his ass home to take away from the temptation or doing something stupid.
That man said he had liquor at home.
We waiting on this answer from Adrian Nicole. He said, would you consider it disrespectful?
She said he was honest.
Well, that's why. Well, like I said, if it's the other way around,
said he was honest.
Are you cool with your wife just going to the bar by herself?
Yeah, I mean, and like she just going to the bar, kicking it.
Yeah.
Well, my old lady don't really drink, so I'm not worried about that.
But is it different by her going with her friends? Is it any different? You think?
You still at the bar.
Yeah, you still in the vicinity of the temptation or whatever it could be considered.
I go to the bar by myself and watch the game or drink.
Why?
So it sounds like Chance said no, T will not be going to the bar to have a drink by herself. And neither will he.
Nah, like I said, I got liquor at home.
You got liquor at home.
It's a lot cheaper.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes though, you just to get out. Because I'm cheap, so I ain't gonna go. I ain't Shauna. I ain't got that Shauna money. So I just can't be going out to the bar just like that. Be going out to the bar, but every now and then, I just want to be in the
drinking at home,
company of grown folk and kick it and watch the game or something at a bar.
Just a different environment, man.
Yeah, just a different environment. I get tired of being in the RIP 28 studios. I got to get out.
You get tired of getting kicked out the house.
Basically, what he's saying in so many words. Chance. Charlotte Harrison said, "You don't go anywhere by yourself, Chance Nesbitt, or with your friends."
I go with my friends occasionally, but usually I'm sitting here in the other RIP 28 studio.
Chance don't have permission. He stay in RIP 28 studios north.
That's how Chance been married for 20-something years.
Facts. But I just live too far away from everything. That, if I get to kicking it with y'all boys, we gonna get to sipping. I don't want to drive all the way back.
Get your Uber.
That's what I did last time me and Sly kicked it. I got an Uber to Sly crib.
Boy, I ain't gonna never do that shit again, boy. I went over to Chance house.
How much was that Uber?
I had a little bit too much
about
to drink.
60 both ways.
Shit. We'll never do that again. Too much.
You had to come back and get your car the next day.
I had to come back and get my car. And the funny thing is, Chance told me, said, "Hey, man, you might as well just take an Uber over here." And I'm like, "Man, I ain't spending all that money to get no Uber over here." Then I had to do it anyway.
I figure like this. If you come to each other's crib, right, you're going to spend that much money if we go out to the bar. So you might well spend it on the ride. Now, if we're going out, that's a different story.
And be safe. And you are safe.
Right.
So I get it. I know the next time I come down there with y'all fools, I'm going to Uber.
Well,
I ain't even driving that little short piece. Nah, I ain't driving
nowhere. It'll take about 5 minutes to get everywhere around now.
That's true.
Not no more. You got to come back and see. They got stuff going all over the place. Broad River ain't Broad River no more.
Charlotte just said, son. Charlotte just dropped some truth. She said, if you can't trust your significant other to go out by themselves or with their friends, you have bigger problems than a Facebook post. I agree.
That's what I'm talking about, Charlotte.
Actual.
That's true. I mean,
#facts.
nobody's saying they don't trust, but I mean,
That's what it boils down
why?
That's
to.
what it sounds like. That's what it
I'm just
sounds
asking.
like. You
At
let
the
your
end
woman
of the
go to
day,
the
it's
bar by
trust.
herself.
No,
You let her
I'm
go
just
by
asking a
herself.
question to conjure up some conversation. But
Oh, okay. You playing devil's advocate.
yeah, But like I
Well,
say,
Adrian Nicole said, Sly,
I just don't see a
no,
reason to
I'm
go by myself.
sure. Go ahead, Chance. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bubba.
I said I just don't see a reason to go by myself to the bar. I mean, that ain't cool with me. That's just not my thing, I guess.
But Chance, you've been married for 30 years. So you used to doing, you know what I'm saying?
And it's like, when you got kids and all that stuff, and they all involved in all kind of different stuff. When you have a little free time, you probably need to spend it with your wife, not going out kicking.
Hold on. Anybody got the scissors? Anybody got some scissors? So they can
What you got
cut
to
that.
cut,
They
Sly?
cut that string off a chance. So
Oh,
T back there puppeteering.
Hey, this all voluntary, man.
Moving
Voluntary.
T back there, moving them around.
Yeah.
But
She out kicking it right now.
by
With
herself?
her friends.
Yeah, with her friends. With the
With her
Yeah,
homies.
by
friends.
herself, though, but she's still by herself. She drove by herself.
but
I mean, I
that
don't got no
does
problem with that. I'm just saying
that
It's,
does
it
the way
sounds
bring
it
up
like
sounded to me.
you do.
that
No,
Hey,
brings
just the
up
way that
another.
letter sounded to me was
Sly,
like, oh, ain't nothing out here, so I'm gonna go back home.
But that does bring up another interesting question though. It's like your significant other hanging out with her friends. Do you prefer your significant other hanging out with her single friends or hanging out with her married friends? Because see that's the thing.
Questions that need answers.
If you out hanging out with nothing but single friends, then then that birds of a feather start to flock together. You got to worry about. So
well, then that goes with trust again.
well,
Because, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you got to know who you with. Because I feel like Adrian Nicole said, she said, I'm sure significant others want to do things by themselves as long as there are boundaries and trust. Why worry? What are you
yeah,
worried about? Because at the end of the day, your husband, wife, or significant other has to make a decision for him or herself.
yeah, that's true,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't gotta go to the club to find nobody now. There's all kind of
No,
ways.
the most common relationships be at work.
The work wife and work husband.
Yeah, I don't even play like that, but you know what I'm saying? That's the way it be. So it ain't just the club, like you said, it ain't just the club, it's the grocery store, the gas station. Somebody want to pump a little gas,
Yeah.
you know.
Like I said, this is not uh my my situation or anything like that. But I'm just saying that what I read out the letter was different than what y'all read out the letter. It just seemed like he was like, yeah, I went to the bar and then I realized that wasn't nothing going on out here. So I was like, let me take my butt home to my wife. I got a good lady at home. So to
Now,
me, it just seemed like before that, he did not realize that. That's what it seemed like.
Well, it could be looked at from that way, but I feel like he was saying, man, there ain't nothing out here as far as I shouldn't even be out here.
yeah.
Why am I here? Let me just go on to the house, man, for something stupid to pop off.
Now, Stacy just said something that I disagree with. She said, "If my friends are single, what that got to do with me? You should trust that I'll do the right thing, or we don't need to be together." I agree partially with that, but here's the thing, though: if you're constantly going out with single people and you're married, um, you're being put in an environment with somebody who is looking for a mate, somebody who is looking, for
Well, that's
company.
not true. Just because you go
Well,
out don't mean you're looking for company. That
No,
could
no,
just
no,
be
no, no, no,
your
no,
way.
no. I don't necessarily mean they're on the prowl. I don't necessarily mean they out there, they out there hunting for a mate. But like, let's just say if you're a woman and you going out with your girlfriends, and all your girlfriends single, and you the only married one. So somebody's going to approach the table. Somebody's going to approach and try to holler, or more, a group of guys will try to holler or whatever, and You constantly get that attention. Oh, let me buy your friends drinks, buy everybody drinks, and you accept it. You know, eventually somebody gonna start hitting on you. They're gonna keep hitting on you. They're gonna put you in a position where you got to play wingman, where you got to play the wing woman. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the
They out there
distraction.
twerking.
I don't necessarily agree with that either.
Oh, do I?
I don't think you need to put yourself in bad situations.
Well, but
Because
here's
everybody don't drink for one. So and like I said prior to this, you have to make decisions for yourself. Now, if you're gullible or easily persuaded, then you may not want to go and hang out with your single friends or be in that environment. But
but
go ahead, Carpet.
I was just gonna say, so I am not married and I have friends that are, but I'm never gonna put my friends in a situation where they have to compromise themselves or be disrespectful to their relationship.
You don't.
Well, you got more.
Some people do.
I'm
You
sorry.
got
I thought I was sharing my pain. My bad. Y'all go ahead.
Okay.
No, I'm saying you don't, but some people do.
Exactly. You got morals.
Hey, so everybody done been with a dude like, come on, man, what's up, dog? Go and holler at her. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done got some friends that are not good influences.
It's your big age. You still have friends that act like that? I'm questioning your judgment and your friends then, Shane.
I ain't just people, associates.
Again, at your big age, if you got people who are treating you like that, I'm questioning your judgment and the people that you associate with.
Oh, man, you hang out with all kind of people,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No.
Still questioning your judgment.
I don't hang out. I'll be at the crib, but I'm just saying there are instances where you in situations
still questioning your judgment
where people try to be bad influences.
Yeah, he's not mentioning me or Sly because we're nothing but partners.
No, definitely not.
But my thing is my circle of people I hang out with, everybody I hang out with married. You know what I'm saying? Everybody I hang out, in a relationship. So I don't have to worry about that.
Anymore.
I go out, we going home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same here. For the most part.
Ain't nobody on the prowl.
You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Ain't nobody on the prowl no more. You know what I'm saying?
McDuffie, what's up, boy?
It's just a respect. Yeah, now back in the day, you had to play wingman when you were younger, unmarried. But
that
now,
part. At your big age, no.
At your what?
At your big age.
First of all, my age is not that big.
Is.
Still a youngster.
But everybody got a good wingman story, though. You got to take one for the team. So
for sure.
Back in the day, you had to take one for the team. You had to take that big chick off somebody's hand.
Charlotte, hold on, Charlotte. Here we go. So it sounds like I don't trust myself. No, it's not that. I just don't like going nowhere. I'm a cheat.
Well, I trust myself. I just don't trust these women out here. I go out, I look good. You know what I'm saying? I clean up well. Them hoes be all on me. So I got to be like, hey, you see the ring, bitch? Get away from me.
See, that's one of them big old stories right there. That's
like running up 10 flights of stairs.
Sloppy flashing the ring on him.
First of all, who coming up these?
I flashed that ring on them.
And
quick.
What they look like?
All types, man.
That's the one that
the ones that you have
to take off their hand. That's the one that come up the slide. The ones you have to take off their hand.
Right, here they go.
Sly learned from Derek Tucker. R.I.P. D Tucker.
Oh man,
I learned from Derek Tucker, boy.
He my boy.
Oh, not D Tucker.
You got to tell the D Tuck story.
A man with no standards whatsoever.
First of all, don't do that.
D Tuck said he gonna holler at 10 of them and say one of them gonna go.
One of them gonna go, baby. It's that bad.
Hey, the law of averages says I'm gonna get one of them.
If you get the one, that means you won.
And he don't care which one it was.
I actually know a lot of guys who are like that. Hey, one of them gonna say yes.
Shout
All
out,
you
man.
gotta do is say
R.I.P.
yes.
to my man Derek Tucker, man.
That's my dog, boy.
I miss my brother.
One of the strongest humans I've ever seen in a weight room.
For sure.
And then he managed, and I ain't gonna say nothing about it, baby mama.
Thank you.
No,
Let it
thank you. I
ride.
appreciate that.
She might
Let it
listen to the
ride.
show.
Let it ride.
Hey,
She might.
Abigail Pendergrass. We
Uh-oh.
see you out there, Abigail Pendergrass.
Hey, Pendergrass. Hey, girl.
Hey, that
We
little
up,
grasshopper.
Is you Teddy's cousin?
We up here helping out our love
Hey,
connections
Chance.
with you,
He makes me-
Abigail.
Chance makes me sick.
Teddy pinned her ass down.
Abigail, we got a love connection going on with you
Shut up,
last week.
Chance.
I'm glad you back. Glad you back. He was on the show a little bit earlier. You know.
He's still on there. He
Oh,
just loved
uh-oh.
the comment. But get
Who
off my
that?
boy Rod. Get off my brother Raj, man.
See, I ain't say no names. You said names, bro.
Man, you been said the name, Sly.
Oh, my bad.
Not tonight.
My bad. My bad. But
Not
yeah,
tonight, did he?
Yeah.
So I don't know. We kind of got a little mixed bag on that one though. I'm gonna be honest, Chance, you kind of surprised me. You kind of surprised me with your answer, but I like the answer though, man.
Why did Chance's answers surprise you?
I thought Chance would have said that dude ain't do nothing wrong. Dude just I thought
I'm not saying he did nothing wrong. I'm just giving the other side of the
You know
story.
Chance be straddling that fence. He be on both sides.
Yeah.
No diddy, no Chance. No diddy. Not straddling the fence like that, y'all. No diddy.
Oh, like that.
You gotta put that out there.
I don't even use
Poos.
that terminology
No
because
poos.
I'm not
No
in that.
poos.
I'm not in that environment.
Hey, Sly, no poos, baby. No poos.
Chance, you have to go back and watch them.
That's something new. I ain't heard that one.
You have to go back and watch
the
this
beginning of the
episode
show.
before you joined us. Before you joined us.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, man. I don't know. But you know, hey, shit happens, man. Shit happens, man. There's some other stuff going on out there too. We need to get to. We want to make sure we get to this right here. Was you know, we get a lot of parental questions.
Oh, this
a
is
lot
a
of
mess.
parental questions on the show, man. But I'm just curious as to
You want me to read this? You want me to read this?
How people will respond.
You want me to read it?
Chance to read it.
No. We gonna be here all night.
We gotta wrap up. We still gotta do 90s block.
When my son was wanted for Grand Theft Auto, my husband turned him in, which made me angry because I had told him to let the police do their job and find him. My husband has always felt some type of way towards my son, especially since we got married when my son was 13. Now at 20, my son is facing 5 years. So I left my husband and moved back in with my mom. According to my husband, it's safer for my son to be in jail than out on the street. Do you think he was wrong to turn my son in? If your husband turned your child in, would you divorce him?
That's a tough one right there. That's a tough one. Because I wouldn't have no problem turning in one of my wife's kids.
Okay,
but if she turned in my kid, she got to go.
Okay, what's the true definition of?
I really hope Markeisha is watching.
You know she is.
Markeisha, hey, send me a text and I'm gonna send you the link so you can come up in here and address your husband right now, please, and thank you.
Carl.
Yes.
That food right there is the perfect example of what's good for the goose is not good for the gander. That fool talking about he don't got no problem with turning in his wife kid.
And didn't hesitate.
I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Markeisha, shoot me a message and I will send you the link so you can jump up in this podcast and keep your husband in the studio for tonight.
Hey, man. But that is though. But being honest, man. I don't. And a lot of it depends on the crime. It depends on the crime. It depends on the person, the type of person it is. Because the thing, man, my other kids, they not bad kids. They not bad kids. So I definitely know they ain't made for jail. Ain't none of them made for jail. So shit, I wouldn't turn none of them in. Cause it's like, shit, oh boy, he'll get raped the first night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
That'd be
Family
shit.
show.
Well,
Show.
Well,
So Grand Theft
I wouldn't turn them
Auto
in.
Grand Theft Auto is still in the car, right?
Yeah.
So you get 5 years for stealing the car?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
5 years
Okay.
in jail for stealing the car. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Chance,
But
I feel like you're saying that's too much for stealing a car.
Yeah.
you ain't never had your car stolen.
feel like-
That's why you saying that.
Chance, I feel like you're not focusing on what the issue
No, I'm like,
is.
I'm sorry.
Chance
So-
worried about jail reform.
So
Talking about
somebody
jail
got the car,
reform.
I'm going to jail for 5 years. That's crazy.
Chance worried about reforming the system versus this man that turned this woman's kid. Chance, you focus on the wrong thing, honey.
Well, I'm
You
saying
focus-
that seems like probation to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that again.
Well, truth be told, that probably would be probation if that's your first offense. If that's your first time getting caught. So if you get 5 years, that means you done been in the system before.
Yeah, like this ain't his first offense.
Yeah, you
that's
got
his
priors
first rodeo.
already. You got priors.
So yeah.
Hey, Roger said
me.
depends on your record. You already know. Hey, Roger, don't steal nobody's car. Well, you got 5 years coming to you.
And like Shala said, I bet he's done more than that, and the husband was tired. And I definitely agree with that. The husband was just tired of his shit.
Yeah, think about this now. You married somebody with kids already. Said the kid was 13 years old, right? So he been dealing with this kid just to be with his mama for all these years. He like, man, dude, you gotta get right, man. I'm tired of dealing with you.
Well, who is it? Stacy says she coddling that boy. You know, Stacy, the saying that goes, Black mothers raise their daughters and love their sons. I think this fits that case. She's like, let the police do their job. What? Okay. Go harbor a fugitive, even though Chance thinks 5 years is too long for him.
But I'm just gonna be honest. If it was your kid, I don't understand some of these parents who turn their kids in. That's a different type of parenting that I'm just not ready for.
So look, that's like everybody's up in arms about the president pardoning his son before he leaves office. Who wouldn't do that? If y'all had a kid, are you telling me that you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, boop, you good?
You good? You good to go? You good to go?
I mean, yeah, after so many times. But if he's a menace to society, he needs to stay somewhere where he's not gonna be.
If he out there shooting folk, he out there shooting, raping, and killing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
If he pillaging and
if he a modern day Viking, he gonna just sit your ass down.
Fool talking about a modern day Viking.
Do Jesus,
man. But if
Jesus.
but if it ain't like that, man, I'm about to put him in the trunk of the car and we going to Mexico, man.
Okay, Ray Carew.
All right, Ray Carew. That's what I'm talking about. Ray Carew.
Put him in the trunk. We going to Mexico.
What Steve Harvey said?
Hey, Stacey said she ain't raised her to be no criminal, but sometimes you got these what you call DNA that
what you call
chromosomes and stuff.
Kids, where are you going with this?
Let them cook. Let them cook.
She said, I did not raise my kid to be a criminal. Nobody raised their kid to be a criminal.
Yeah,
that don't mean they don't end up that way sometimes. I mean, there's certain situations, like parents can only raise their kids so much. It's the culture that they're in, the society that they're in, and all this stuff that sometimes they take another they take another route than what you taught them. I've seen that so many times. Like good parents, good people, and their kids bad as hell. Like that ain't all. Like people always put it on themselves. Like, oh, I did something wrong. It ain't necessarily that you did something wrong. It's just the environment they're in sometimes that get them to do things that you didn't teach them.
Shauna, Stan Newton said you left a number off your zip code.
Oh
so
Lord,
you can't get your cake.
29063.
She don't need it. She don't need the number on her zip code. They just put her full name on it. It'll get to her.
29063,
She
Shawty.
rich. She rich.
Charlie, you're right. Some people do.
Go on, send that thing to the Met.
Hey, some people be going in the store, be like, got the little kids stealing stuff out the store for them.
Oh.
And Stan put my business in the street. Ain't that about a bit? Ain't that about him?
So what he's saying is the little jar cake got sent back to the crib. He gonna send them same jars back.
Thank you, Chance. Thank you, Captain.
Shout out to Stan and his cakes.
Yeah, them jars is fire. I can't eat them no more because I don't do sugar.
Well,
nobody asked. Nobody asked you.
Nobody
I ain't asked you to say nothing.
About
a little bedazzled cup.
Don't talk about the cup.
So you know, Shauna's a big fan of the bedazzler.
Oh yeah,
at all, not at all. Whoever gave me this does not realize how much I hate bedazzled anything.
I hope they're not listening because you seem ungrateful.
Shauna be wearing them.
She ain't watching.
Bedazzled
she
jackets.
hate it because she chug a lugging right now.
Like the Flossy Posse.
No, I don't. This is the only bedazzle I own right here, and I just got this as a belated birthday present. It's huge. It's huge. It's my water. Cup. It's my water cup.
Hey Stan, I need you to call me, man. I might need to order a couple of them jars, man.
You too late for Christmas, homie. You too late for Christmas.
I ain't asked you about no Christmas. Get on me and stay in business. That's why you don't know your zip code.
First of all, it ain't mine.
Stan say he
you out there in Alabama, ain't you?
He's shipping in the AM.
Good looking out, Stanley. Hey, man, them cakes be busting.
Random question, man. How many of y'all send out family photos? The Christmas photos.
Hey, my boy Jake sent me his little family photos for Christmas, man. Yeah, he good at that, man.
Yeah, you know, man. June always.
I suck at stuff like that, man.
Jake / okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Why is Carmen so ignorant? Carmen's so ignorant to my Stan, you take stamps.
Bro, yeah, Stan, you are missing out on a lot of clientele. You're missing out on a lot of clientele, man. You take food stamps, you can increase that business, brother.
For real.
You gotta target the big backs.
But is that cooked food though? Would a cake count as cooked food? Because you can't order cooked food with food stamps. So I heard
you can. You can get crab legs, all that stuff.
You can't get them cooked. You can't get crab legs cooked with
That might be old slide. I know that used to be.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that did.
I don't know either. Now I wish I did get some stamps.
I don't know either.
I need to sign. Well, we know you don't. We know you don't know. You give out food stamps.
Got a couple people I can buy a couple stamps from.
Don't start putting nobody business in the street.
Right. Chance, I feel like you be having all kind of shady stuff going on. I feel like we just glad that you're able to join us every week, Chance. Because we don't ever know when you're going to get picked up or not.
I don't do nothing illegal now. No. Come on now.
I need to find somebody who's willing to share their food stamps, though. I could use some of that.
Big Eye said, no, not hot food.
No, not hot food. Yeah.
Alvin, let me buy a couple stamps, dog. I know you got them because you sound like you know.
Yeah. But yeah, though, man, how we done got all the way to food from talking about badass kids to food
Cause
stamps.
Stan put my business in the street talking about he ain't have my zip code, and then we went down the rabbit hole.
Well, you ain't have to yell out your zip code, though.
It's all good.
Man, we got people all over the world watching. Now they gonna come to your house and try to stop you.
April, let me buy some stamps.
First of all, that's okay. Yep.
Shout out to April. We see you out there. We appreciate you checking us out. But yeah, man. Back to the thing about the kid, man. I'm not a believer in turning the kid. And I just, I don't think you should turn the kid in, especially if the kid ain't doing nothing violent. I don't know, man.
That young man is 20. He is not a kid.
That is true.
So do you turn into an accessory to the crime when you don't turn him in?
Oh, that is true.
Absolutely.
Both y'all
you are.
That is true.
He's still a kid, man. He's still 20 years old. You still a kid.
But he can't stay at my house if he wanted. He can't stay at my house.
I ain't saying he can stay
Be
at
like
my house.
that time Cletus was staying with Florida and James and them because he was wanting to rob in the bank. Good times. Cletus.
You can take any situation in the world and you can relate it to a good times episode.
I actually believe that.
It all come back.
I actually believe that.
But yeah, man, I think it's just a tricky question because of what type of kid or what type of young adult this person is. If he's in them streets and he's causing problems and stuff like that, he's in the street doing crazy stuff. Yeah, you got to get him up out your house. Because another thing what a lot of people don't realize, if you in all this gang banging and you out here cutting up in the streets or whatever, and they come and do a drive-by on your house, they just shooting up your house.
Yeah, you gonna get hit.
Yeah, you might mess around and get hit.
But the thing about it is, if you out there in them streets, it's only so long before it touches your get to your front door.
That's what I said.
Absolutely.
That's why I gave the example of the drive-by bar.
I was just talking about a timeline. I wasn't refuting what you said. I was talking about a timeline. It happens quicker now because these kids. I just found out one of our former kids at 15 was hit by a bullet and killed this weekend. So it happens very quickly, is what I was saying. Tight turtleneck.
Yeah.
Numb nuts.
Numb nut.
Such a hater.
But no, it happens quickly, man. Them streets ain't for you, man. Stay out in them streets, you young kids. Because at 20, you know better than be still in a car. You ain't got no home, so where you gonna take it to?
But what about the lady's reaction though of her leaving and going moving back in with her mom? What about her reaction to that?
I don't think she overreacted. You turned my son in. And I know you don't like my son, then you're gonna tell me it's safer for him to be in prison than it is to be out here on the street.
Like have any of them been in prison to have a really good reason to say it's safer in prison? like I ain't never been, so I ain't gonna tell you it's safer in prison than out in the streets.
First of all, that woman don't want to be at her mama house. She'll be back at home before you know it. Who she thinks she playing with?
You ain't lying, dog. You ain't lying.
She does not want to be at her mama house.
You ain't lying. You be thankful for the help and the support, but you be like, it's time to go.
I got to go, Brian. You ain't telling what you heard, you tell them what you know, ain't it?
Tell them what you know.
So I wondered did they have a conversation and he was like, yeah, I gotta turn him in. Or it was just like as soon as he found out, he called.
I've been putting up with this little Negro for 6 years. No, we out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what their conversation was, or if he just like, oh, he did this, and I called the police. I don't know.
If it's his first crime and you turn him in for his first crime, I don't agree with that.
It can't be if you get 5 years for
Here go Chance and his jail before.
But he is telling the truth though. Chance is telling the truth. It can't be 5. You can't get 5 years on your first time.
I don't know. I've never stolen a car. I don't know.
Well, ain't none of us stole cars, but
Hey,
all us done watch Law and Order.
I used to play the mess out of Grand Theft Auto though.
Not.
Hey, I done stole a lot of games, a lot of cars on the video game.
You stole a lot of games, Chance?
Stole a lot of cars on the video Grand Theft Auto.
You know, Alvin brought up
Actually,
a good point. Alvin said she can kick rocks. Husband comes first, but that's a different combo.
Oh, that's definitely a different conversation.
Oh, who do you put first? You putting your kid in front of your
Al, you trying to start some mess up in the
That's not
28.
necessarily putting your kid in front of your husband. That type of situation.
I think that's exactly what that is.
It's
that
not
type of situation.
I think that's exactly what that is. She left him.
I mean, because they disagreed on the thing though. It's like that's a tough situation right there. Like I said, did they have a conversation and then he said, "All right, I'm gonna turn him in," or did he just see what happened and then called him? That's two different things to me.
Stacy said, "I have a 0 crime policy on my house." I don't know. Now you do believe in aiding and abetting a sorry man, but that's a whole other conversation.
Whoa! See, this is why she cussed you out right there. This is why you get cussed out right there. Deservedly so.
Oh, my bad. I apologize. Talking about the Colombian High Quartet.
Let's wrap this thing up.
But yeah.
Where to wrap it up, box at?
Old girl leaving to go with her mama. I think that's some bull. You can't leave and go with your mama.
She'll be bike.
Yeah, she ain't gonna be a mama long.
She'll be bike.
She'll be bike.
Soon as her mama say, "Close my door," you ain't trying to heat the whole outside neighborhood.
Soon as her mama say, "Don't touch that thermostat," oh, mama, it's because old people keep their house hot.
Hot. Hey, about to pass.
Sweating.
So
I get hot.
So yeah,
we
man,
appreciate our.
I think she wrong for leaving. You ain't supposed to leave. You ain't supposed to leave your husband, man. He as the man of the house, man. I think he had to make that man call. He had to make that man call and tell, put the boy out the house, man. It is what it is. You never know.
Say that. I will agree with that. For sure.
This woman raising some sorry man for some woman for him to tear her nerves up.
and it's the interesting thing about a lot of women. A lot of women are raising boys that they wouldn't want to date. They're raising boys that
raising their daughters, loving their men,
sleeping on their couch.
Yeah. So it's funny. I think dealing with black women, the way they raise, and these are all generalizations. This ain't somebody gonna say, "Well, I'll do it." Okay, you don't do it. But I see a lot of times, I think black women are harder on girls than they are on their own boys. They're hard on their daughters.
Raise the girls to be tough, raise the boy to be soft.
Yep.
That's why I said they raise their daughters and love their sons.
That's why you need that in the house to say.
Thank y'all. Mansplaining me. Thanks.
Good job, Shauna.
But I like what Chance just said though. That's why you need a dad in the house, man, because you need to have that balance, man. You can be a single woman and be a parent, but how good a parent are you? Being a single woman.
You ain't worth two dead flies.
It ain't saying they're a bad parent, but it's just not complete. You know what I mean? So you got her doing her role, and then the dad coming on the side like, "All right, I know this is what she said, but this is how it's really gonna be in real life, and this is what you're gonna have to do. Like, take the mother's love and everything, but I'm gonna show you what the real is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a man, and I'm gonna show you what men do.
I'm a man, Damon.
No, he said, "I'm a boy."
I'm a boy.
I'm a
Yeah,
boy.
you're
Or like what the coach in
Mike Van
Oklahoma
Gundy
say?
said, I'm a man. I'm
I'm a
40.
man.
right. I'm 40.
I'm 40. Exactly.
Oklahoma State. Oh, Gundy.
Mike Gundy. I'm a
I'm a
man.
man.
I'm 40.
Hey,
But
but
I
for
can
real,
take it. I can take
like
it.
we were just saying, it it take two to make a baby, so it take two to raise that baby too. You know what I'm saying? Like if one person doing it, like say a single father raising the girl or a boy, you gonna raise them a certain way where they gonna be missing out on something that a mama could have taught them. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing, the opposite way. And it's just that happens way more often. That there's a lot of single moms versus single dads.
Stacy just came in and said, my son is 20 and hasn't committed any crimes or done anything stupid with my single parent ass. That you know of.
Yeah, that
That you know
like
Good job, Stacy.
of.
my parents were a lot older than y'all parents. So they had zero idea what I was doing at all. They were just like,
Exactly.
hey, he got us in Andrews Park playing basketball. Which I was 99% of the time.
A little bit you were.
99% of the time I was there. But, it's just that they weren't up on what was going on at the time compared to my sisters who were a lot older than me. They was all up in their business. But me, it wasn't like that.
They was old. They wasn't, Chance was supposed to end up in the sheets. He wasn't supposed to be born.
Well, all right. Can we let's
Right.
go. Let's go. Please.
Oh Lord.
So that's where it goes. Like
Shout out to Damon for giving us 100 stars. Thank you.
We appreciate that, David. We appreciate it. Well, David, I guess you're the sponsor of the show. Who you want to shout out, David?
So what to say? Show sponsor,
yeah, man,
DJ D2.
we gotta
DJ
show him some love for real though, man. You got to put him on a commercial, dog.
Yeah, Dave, we need you to send you a picture or something so we can make you a little commercial, man, with your information, a flyer or something, so we can make a commercial. Stacy said I was the good kid. I didn't test my mama. Now that sibling of mine, a whole other
It's
stuff.
always the brothers when it's a girl and a boy. It's always the brothers.
Stacy got two brothers.
Hey, you ain't lying.
Again, it's always the brothers when it's a girl and some
Hey,
guys.
Not
you
always.
ain't lying because I was the one out of my mama kid.
I believe it. And Chance was too.
I was a great kid. I never got in trouble.
I was a great kid too.
I
Right?
was too busy. I play sports every season. I ain't had no time to do nothing.
I was the good one in the bunch. My brother got in enough trouble for the both of us.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
What is that?
Like you lying.
Carmen said, "Me too, bro. I'm 44 now, and I still got a little stupid in me. I don't know about a little.
Come on. We believe it.
I don't know about a little.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
We believe it.
A little bit.
Yo, stupid, man.
But yeah, lady. The lady leaving, I think that was wrong. So don't leave. Don't leave. Stay there. Talk to your husband. Talk to your husband. Amy, keep sending them stars, man. We appreciate you, brother. You are definitely the show sponsor. We got to figure out how we cash these damn stars in. We get the star. I don't know how to cash it in. Presidente, you got to take care of that. Figure out how to get this money.
I already spent them.
Oh, God damn.
Nah, I'm just
God damn.
Sly, he ain't playing Sly.
No, he dead serious.
Dead serious.
He is dead serious.
Yeah, that
We
fool
got
did it, man.
no checks and balances in the RIP 28 part.
None.
Oh well. Well, check this, man. We're at that time, man. We usually take a walk down the 90s block. That's when we take something out of the 90s, something that we like, something that we appreciated out the 90s. and then we talk about it a little bit. And in honor of the Heisman Trophy, Travis Hunter winning the Heisman Trophy. Travis was coached by Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, one of our favorite athletes of the 90s. Do you all have a favorite Deion Sanders moment from the 90s? Y'all got a favorite Deion moment? I got one. I know I put y'all on the spot on this one right here, so I'll tell you mine.
No, I got one.
While you think about it, man. I remember when Deion first trip back to the Georgia Dome, and Deion got into a fight with Andre Rison on the first play.
Slap boxing.
They out there slap boxing. Neither one of them get ejected. Neither one of them, anything happened to them. And Deion managed to take an interception back 70 yards for a touchdown and start high-stepping at the 40. High-stepping at the 40.
And turn to their bench like, this the house I built. I built this house.
I built this house. Deion, Coach Prime.
My favorite Deion moment is when they was playing, forgot who it was. Desmond Howard was a rookie. It might have been Washington. Did Desmond play with y'all as a rookie, Sly?
No. Deion was playing for for Washington.
I said Desmond. I said no. When he first came out,
I know what you're about to say. But no, he wasn't playing for Washington.
Well, I know. Somebody he was playing for, and he took a punt to the house. And Deion turned around and said, "Coach, put me on the kickoff team, the kick return, and let me run it back." What you think Prime did? And he did his prime all the way from the 30.
And did.
Deion was playing for Washington when he did that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway, that's the story I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. I remember that one. Yes, sir.
Yeah. My favorite moment was off some social media when he was going up against Jerry Rice and they was battling. You know, Jerry got him some catches, Deion got him some breakups and all that stuff, man. And it was good. Then, little known fact right here.
Is that in the 90s chance?
Let him cook.
Little known fact here. My Travis Hunter, what we was talking about earlier, his high school coach is actually the high school coach that my son is going to. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's pretty dope.
What about you, Cophead?
It's got to be Must Be the Money.
Must be the money.
Must be the money. Must be the money.
Hey, Coach Prime still got the same two-step. Now give me my theme music.
That's it. The same.
Hey,
that's it.
Deion said his curl looked wet, but it was dry.
It was dry.
Yeah, but it looked real
that
wet.
That looked, it looked
that thing
saturated.
looked juicy.
It looked saturated.
He tore your pillowcases up.
Hey, if he hit somebody, that hammer was sliding off. But he ain't never hit nobody.
I know that sweat got in his eyes and was like, "Oh, it's burning."
Y'all wore a headband. That back when wearing a headband was cool. Wear a headband.
Yeah.
Then everybody started cutting off the sleeves and wearing the sleeve on your head. So, oh well.
And then they just started making them to look like that. Let's make it look like it's torn fabric.
I was just mad because sleeve won't fit on his head.
Oh,
right. You're right.
That headband cut his circulation off.
I don't think it fit on mine either. I ain't gonna lie.
Had the same problem with condoms.
All right, let's go ahead and do our outros.
Let's stop recording.
Well, it's been another great episode of the RIP 28 podcast. El Presidente, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, Sly keep forgetting we played football with him. We had to take showers.
I know.
But you know, hey, it's getting close. It's getting close to Christmas. You know, everybody. Happy holidays. You know, a lot of people. The holidays are tough times. You know what I'm saying? Like me, you know, I got both my parents aren't there So, it'd be kind of tough for me sometimes, but take care of your folks, take care of your people. I got the kids to do my Christmas with and all that stuff and get things and everything, but just be good. That's all I got. I see you, Sean.
I was waiting for you to say it.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
LBZ, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Man, I just want to tell everybody enjoy your holidays, be safe, and remember the reason for the season.
Jesus.
What about you, S. Commas?
Are we doing a show next week?
It's a possibility.
Okay, just checking.
Decide last minute.
We usually do. I was gonna save my Christmas wishes for next week. Love on your people, man. I say it every show. Love on your people. To Chance's point, the holidays are coming up. Check in on your people. Those who have lost loved ones within the past year, the firsts are always rough. The first holiday, the first birthday, all of that. So if someone's celebrating Christmas for the first time without a loved one, just check in on them, man. Make sure they're doing well. Shout out to LeBron for going and putting a bow on my daddy's Christmas tree for me and straightening it up a little bit. I appreciate that, homie. And taking out his trash. That's good looking out. I appreciate my people that look out for my people. Thank you so much. Hey, I'm coming home next week. Let's kick it.
You know what that means?
Drinks on Cobb.
No.
Drinks on Cobb all next week. She paying.
Actually, that's this week. I'll be on this week. Let's kick it, shout it.
It don't matter if it was this week or next week. Drinks on you.
Whatever. Misha say she coming through to drink with us, even though she don't drink.
Misha don't drink.
I was about to say, she gonna have a couple Sprites? Duh, she just said that, boo.
She gonna drink this weekend.
It'll
get you drunk.
Jackson.
Well, this has been another great episode of the RIP 28 podcast, man. This is a podcast where a few friends get together.
Right on deck, Mish. Right on deck.
Excuse me. I'm doing my closing. This has been another great episode of the RIP 28 podcast. That's a podcast where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but
you don't like.
We keep on talking about them on the RIP 28 podcast. And I'm going to give you a little bit of Christmas advice before we get out of here. I know a lot of people listen to our show, are parents, they have kids, and I don't know if those kids.
These thoughts do not represent the RIP 28 podcast.
I don't know if those kids believe in Santa Claus or not.
Oh, Lord, turn it off right now.
But we will not let you believe that a fat white man is giving your kids all the presents every year, giving your kids all the presents that you done worked hard for to get. We will not let this man get all the credit for it. But if that's what you have to do, and I don't want to interrupt what goes on in your household, what you need to do, all the cheap presents you say came from Santa. All the good shit came from you. And you'll have a Merry Christmas. All right. We'll see you next week on the 28 podcast.
And I don't rock without seeing Mommy kiss Santa Claus either. Yeah, was that
what
really
about Santa Claus is a black man? Santa Claus is a black man.
I never heard it.
You never heard Santa Claus is a black man?
Never heard it.
Oh, I'm going to send it to you.
Never heard it.
I'm going to put it in the group chat. Santa Claus is a black man.
In the group chat.
We'll see you next week. Appreciate you, Kunta Kinte, for checking us out.
Wait, what?
Who? You ain't talking about Rogers. That name, boy.
Somebody named
I'm done.